I'm on live, but I had it on the other stream, so I don't know what's going on here. Nobody's here. They're all on the other one waiting. How do I do this? Hello?
Oh, you're on the wrong one.
I started a new live stream.
Oh, shit.
What?
No, I said, oh, shit. That's...
Hello? Guys, if you can hear me, can you put it in the chat because I got a microphone? Hello? I had a live stream going and it wasn't coming on, so I started a new live stream. Can you hear me? I see Trish. Hello. I see you guys. Can you hear me? You can hear me. Oh, yay. Hello, Valerie, Nina, Julie, Maria, Lynn, C. Patton, Kylie, Lynn, Christopher. Hello. Hello, everyone. Great. I got a microphone, if you can see. But I only have the microphone for my iPad. My iPad is older than my phone, and I couldn't find a microphone for my phone, but I got one for the iPad, so I could do a live stream. So I know I asked you guys to post questions, but there were so many comments that I didn't get them. So I was just going to read on J.B. Pritzker or anything else you guys want to know. Hello, Laurie from Massachusetts. Hello, Patricia and Donna. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I'm happy you're here. And I decided to go live. It was short notice, but I put it out over an hour ago. And I hope people aren't waiting on that stream, because I don't know how. I put it on a stream and it says to notify you, and I don't know if there's 2 streams up or what, but I hope people find me. And the reason I'm doing these live streams publicly right now, I mean, I plan to do more live streams, but I want to get, these are like tests to see how it goes, because I'm not good at live streaming. I'm sorry about that. Does anybody have any questions? Give it a few more minutes while people come in. And if you have your questions, just put them in the chat. So I did want to read on J.B. Pritzker, because Donald Trump put on a post on his Lie Social that he wants the governor and the Mayor Johnson, arrested. Thank you, Patricia. So I wanted to read on that. I was going to do a recorded video, but I didn't have time today. No sign of the Epstein survivors today. Oh, yeah. I saw that. I was looking for that, too, because they said that they were going to come out today. Hello, Mary. Thank you. Yeah, I'll read on that, too, because in my last, I think I read yesterday that they were going to come out. The Insurrection Act, yeah. You know, this is getting really bad, especially when you're calling in, like, other states to come into your state. It's just against the law. And what you're doing is you're putting red states up against blue states, which isn't fair. Will Comey's trial be dismissed? Okay. And could I read on Marjorie Taylor Greene? Says Erica. What do you want to know about Marjorie? When will the medical professional have him removed? I don't think a medical professional can just have him removed, or he'd probably be removed already. What's my opinion about the judge's house burning down? Yeah, I read on that yesterday, and it looked like it was somebody from the, Trump side that burned down the house, but we can always look at that again. Stephen Miller, you want to know about, you feel like he's spiraling out. Yes, he's spiraling, I think, his whole life, this guy. Hi, Ellen. Thanks for joining. And I want to remind anybody who joined my membership that I will have the live stream just for members tomorrow night at 7, and that's Eastern time. All right, so it's been on a few minutes. How many people? We have 53 people. That's great. Hello, everybody. I'm just looking at the chat. Yeah, a hit from Trump, a mob. Yeah, I think the South Carolina judge was totally taken out by someone from Trump's side. I mean, obviously not anybody in the higher ranks, but they have their goons. Will Chicago kick ICE out? Let's start with that. I'm going to use my Botticelli deck. It's a golden Botticelli. This is the painter Botticelli, the Italian painter. Hello, Earthborn Art. You're from Baja, Mexico, San Felipe. That's so cool. And Pam Bondi was terrible yesterday. Yeah, she needs to be charged. And yeah, you like this deck? I love this deck. This is one of my favorites to use. So what did I say we were going to start with? How about, will ICE be kicked out? I'm just going to do a little ruffle shuffle and ask, will ICE be kicked out? I think, tell me in the chat, I think they have like 60 days in there. Or is that the, am I getting that confused with the military? This jumped out. The King of Pentacles. Hello from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Thank you. Thanks for being on. Hi, Carol from Tacoma. Tumwater, Washington. So this card jumped out, but is it, did he federalize? Did he get it through that he federalized the troops? Hi, Mary. You're concerned about everyone's safety who will be marching on October 18th. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Australia is here. Hi, Ronald. Okay, let's just go with ICE. Will ICE be kicked out of Chicago? I don't think so, but we have the King of Pentacles came first. So, of course, that's probably Donald Trump for this deck. But let's just see. Will ICE be kicked out of Chicago? And we have the Eight of, is this Swords? The Eight of Swords. I haven't used a stick in a long time. The Eight of Swords is crossing. He's going to have a lot of trouble keeping ICE going. That's crossing Donald Trump. So will ICE get kicked out? Yes, stay away from the center if you go. Ellen's staying away from the center and the ICE protest, the protest on No Kings, on the No Kings event. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles at the base of the reading. Unfortunately, they've put so much money into ICE. I mean, I heard $100,000 a month they're getting. Can that be? That's crazy. But they will have trouble because the crossing card is this Eight of Swords. The next card is the Knight of, is this Wands? The Knight of Wands. Someone said wear Halloween costumes to the protest. That's a good idea. It will be close to Halloween. So the Knight of Wands comes charging in. They're charging all over the place. They're creating havoc. ICE everywhere they go. Then we have the Page. The Page of Wands. So they're getting their message out, basically. Just got to move some things over. They're getting their message out that they're going to be so tough. They're going to use tear gas. They're going to spray you with bear spray. You know, they're really dangerous, these people. What are they going to have to go through, these ICE people? We have the Page of Cups. I think this is them. It's all a lot. It's always about the optics. What, you know, what kind of show can they put on? So there's two pages and there's a knight, which is the showy knight, the Knight of Wands. It's all about showboating. So, but they're really untrained people. I'm just looking at the chat. Hi, Susie. Let's just take out a few more cards for ICE since it's all these like younger cards. You know, these young guys coming on, they want to kick some ass, right? They're so tough. Ooh, Death card. ICE will be ended. It's not going to be good for them. Seven of Pentacles. So it's like we're fighting back. That's the environment around ICE. We're fighting back. But, you know, the Pentacles is about what we value. So it's like we're not, this is not what we value. We don't value ICE. That's their environment. The American people don't want this in their cities. Nobody wants this. And then we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant represents tradition, government, higher spirituality. You know, it's like the Pope card. So this is, you know, they say they're Christians. There's nothing Christian about this, what they're doing. This government, we have a tradition of, we follow the rule of law in this country. We have a constitution of laws. We don't follow martial law, thank God. And hopefully we won't. But our government wants to put in this white Christian nationalism. We don't want that. We don't want to be you know, we don't want to kick other races out of our country. I think this is the last dying of this patriarchy, this white culture, and our country is multicultural. That's what we're all about. That's what the Statue of Liberty is about, like welcoming everyone in. And over the years, we have so many different people now in our country, and these white racist people are like, oh, we're not on top anymore. Oh, great, you can hear. Great, thank you, Susie. Let me see. If I click on Susie, I'm going to add you as a moderator. Okay, so Susie, you're now a moderator. Not that I think anybody here is going to cause any trouble, but you never know. No dictators, that's right. So our final outcome, thank you, Susie, for being the moderator. For the final outcome card, for will we be able to get ICE out of Chicago? Oh, King of Swords. I would say this means yes, we will, but it has to go through the legal system. So, yeah, I think eventually we'll be able, we need to abolish ICE. This is all illegal, just hiring a bunch of goons with no training and giving them military weapons. This is all illegal. Oh, thank you, Kimberly, for joining the shadows. Riley says, Arthur, ease your mind. Said October 17th is an important day. Oh, that's interesting regarding Trump. Hello, Prakash Chris. I'm not in Chicago. Oh, you're from Chicago. Great. I'm in New York. And thank you, Susie, for saying give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. And Roche's boot mat. Jasmine Crockett and a bunch of smart legal minds are keeping a list of who did what. Yeah, they're going to find out. Oh, welcome, Lori, to the Shadows, the membership. I call you guys the Shadows because I'm dark politics. So I figured the members can be called the Shadows. The Shadows in dark politics. Hi, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Kimberly, hello. You grew up in New York City. I was born in New York City. And I lived in New York City for 10 years as an adult. We moved out of the city to Long Island when I was a kid. Yes, more members. That's wonderful. Thank you for all the memberships. And don't worry, I had a comment. Someone was upset that I was doing memberships. But the membership is $4.99 a month. I made it very inexpensive. And just to remind you, YouTube takes half of that. So I'm getting $2.50 per membership. So it's not a lot of money, but I just tried it. So because there's other topics that people ask me questions and would like to talk about. So I figured if I do a membership, we can talk about other things like spiritual things or personal readings. So I was going to give tomorrow 5 card readings for members if that's what you guys want, or any question. Oh, thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. That's so nice of you. And yeah, I wanted just to give a place that we can talk about other things. Like I could do like mini lessons on there on, how to level up your tarot card reading. I've been reading for over 40 years now. So I know a few tricks of how to read tarot really well and just how to get your intuition going and using symbolism to help spark that intuition. I also do crystal reading, crystal ball reading. You know, you can read all kinds of crystals. You can read like a crystal like this, or you can read a crystal ball. This is a little mini one. And so I can tell you how to read things. It's scrying. It's actually called scrying. You can scry in water. It's usually in a black bowl. But you can scry in water. You can scry in the clouds. There's a lot of things you can scry to connect with your higher intuition. You used to go to Brass Parrot in Fremont. Oh. Hello, Leslie. You made it. Hi. Nina, hello. You're from Southern Georgia? Or is that Georgia or Southern gal? Oh, you're also from Long Island, Carol. Hi. That's so cool. Other New Yorkers here. We got people from all over, from Australia. We usually get people from Canada. And I really like doing the live with you guys because I feel more connected, that we can talk right away. Like when I do a recorded video, I get comments throughout the day and I try to keep up on them. It's getting harder. So if I didn't comment back, it's just been getting harder to comment back. I try to comment to everyone, or at least give them a heart. Oh, hello. Yes, Leslie. She's my favorite snark sister. I am snarky. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And I can't see the chat so well. Mexico is here. 123 are here. Thanks. Give me a thumbs up. Thanks, Susie. Okay, so yeah, getting back to the reading. There's going to be a lot of legal issues coming through. And, oh, thank you, Mary. That's so nice of you. There's going to be a lot of legal issues for these ICE agents. But they're taking a chance because they're getting paid a lot. So they figured, I can go bust a few skulls. I can go hurt people and make 100 grand or whatever it is they're giving them, 50,000 or whatever. I don't know that they're going to get that pay. And if they do get that pay, they might be fined. The government that comes in next might fine you, and maybe you're going to owe the government money. So I wouldn't trust anything that this regime puts forward for people, paying them. They will be tracked down. Believe me, the American people won't stand for it. When we get Democrats back into power, who knows if we'll even have a Republican Party. I just want to look at the chat here. Hi, Dana. Thank you very much. Kim asked, what is ICE doing with these children they are kidnapping? All right, let's look at that. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Helen. Thank you so much. You guys are really nice. I love talking to you guys. You're so sweet. repugs should be in prison. I think so too. Aloha from Hawaii. Hi, Rosalie. Been seeing a few readers say Trump will pass. Any clarification on when? You know, tarot's really hard to tell when. I did a reading for this month, his October reading. Cards don't look good for Trump. Every time I read on his health, it's really bad. I can't really read on an exact date of death. You know, some psychics maybe can tell a date. Oh, Graham's here. Hi, Graham. Good day. I love seeing you guys here. All right, let's look at the question about ICE. The people, the children being kidnapped by ICE. What's happening to them? I would say, you know, they're probably being sent all over the place. You know, some will be deported. Hopefully they'll be with their parents. But God only knows what's going to happen with these people. ICE children. Not ICE children. The children ICE kidnap. Okay, so this is the Knight of Cups. So, I guess this is representing the children. Oh, this one wanted to jump out. Eight of Pentacles is crossing them. I think they're working on deporting them, unfortunately. Hi, Mona. Let's see. You guys are saying October 17th. October 17th is my son's birthday. Maybe we can get rid of Dumpy by his birthday. Will Ukraine receive any more help from the U.S.? Okay, I got to concentrate on this right now. The ICE children. So I think they're working on deporting the children. Where are they? Eight of Swords came out again. And I put them in different places in the deck, and I've been shuffling the whole time. So they're being held captive. Yeah. Eight of Swords to me is being held captive. Where? Detention centers. Where are the children being held? Four of Swords. Detention centers. King of Wands. Who's the King of Wands? I'll clarify that one. Oh, the Devil card. This isn't good. These poor children. Oh my God, this is not good. They're in very toxic situation. Let me get out my mini Rider-Waite deck. So the children. I want to clarify. This one jumped, but I haven't read. I haven't asked the question yet, so I'm going to ask the question. What is happening with the children? Who is this King of Wands? Who's the King of Wands in this reading? Clarify. The money. They're being put in detention centers for money. They're getting money. They're getting paid for how many children, how many people that are being put in these detention centers. They're getting paid. This King of Wands is probably a private detention center. Two of Cups. This is an agreement made with the government. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, they've taken actions to make this happen. Hi, Ronnie. Yeah, this is horrible. This is not good for these children. Show me the Four of Swords. Please clarify the Four of Swords. Are they in horrible conditions in these detention centers? Yeah. Oh, it's not good. They're not getting what they need. They're not getting the medical attention. They're not given proper food, clothes, everything. Show me more about these detention centers. Hello. Hi, Randy from Canada. Maria, hello. 10 of Pentacles. It's very risky where these children are at. This is not healthy. It's not a healthy place. It's very sad conditions. They're sad, they're crying, they're upset. This isn't good. That's really sad. Let's look at the Devil card. Yeah, this is insane. This is insanity. This is toxic behavior. This is people getting wealthy off of the hardship of these poor people and their children. I hope this means somebody will come in to save them. Some legal action is going to come against this. But will it be enough time? Will there be enough time to save these kids? Just looking at the chat here. Hello, everybody that just joined. Mona, you're in Alabama. Cool. We'll go on to the next question. Let me just put all these cards back. Talk amongst yourselves. I know you are. And I'm putting them back. You can't see, but I'm putting them back in separate spots. Just so nobody says I'm cheating. Some people have commented to me that I don't show my cards, I'm cheating. Well, part of my videos I show my face talking and pulling cards, and the other part of the video I show you my table and you can see my hands shuffling. Oh no, hold on. There goes the airplane. So what's going on in the chat here? How often will I do membership lives? Probably a couple times a month. It depends how many people I have. You know, if I have a lot of people and they all want readings, I'm obviously going to have to come on a few times a month. Right now, I think I only have like 21 people. So I might have to do it in, you know, like 3 live streams or something. You know, that was the thing. I made the membership, like I created it when I was creating my channel. And I just put it up there and nobody was joining it. So, but now I've gotten a lot more subscribers and people are starting to notice. And so they started joining. So I'm like, oh, I better, you know, I better start doing the memberships because I wasn't sure if I really wanted to do it. Because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort to have to come on, you know, extra because I do my channel and I'm not abandoning my channel. I'm going to still be putting up free videos. I'm going to do free public live streams and then I'll be doing the membership where we can talk about different things. We can talk about, tarot and different, whatever you like to know, like spiritual stuff or, divination tools and things like that. And I'll give, I'm not going to do personal readings all the time, but, it just depends what you guys want. If you guys really like getting personal readings, I'll do those. If you want other things, I'll do that. I wanted to leave the membership as kind of a side thing where, I like doing new things. But I learned with my channel, I had an old channel that it took me like 7 years to get 6,000 subscribers. So it wasn't a big channel. It took a long time, but I had, it gave me business for readings and stuff. So it was fine for that. But it was a lot of work to not get paid anything. I wasn't monetized or anything. So I made, I always wanted to do different things on that channel. And I realized with this channel, you have to stick to one topic. So my channel is just for politics. The membership can be for other things. So that's kind of why I wanted to do a membership if I was going to do one, is just have other options to do more, fun things, because dark politics is dark. It's, we need a break from it sometimes. All right, let's see. What's the next question here? I'm just looking at the chat. You guys are talking amongst yourselves. That's great. See, it's good to come on and talk with other people. Let me go back. There were a bunch of questions in the beginning. Lynn says, you should have seen the show Trump put out today. Permanent sundowners now. He's so insane, this guy. He's such a clown. Oh, Susie's been in plenty of chats and dropped my name. Thank you, Susie. That's so nice of you. Susie's the best. You guys want to type in a new question? How about I read on J.B. Pritzker? Hi, Rick. How about I read on J.B. Pritzker and the Mayor Brandon Johnson of Chicago? Let's read on J.B. first. J.B. Pritzker. Trump said in a post today on his Lie Social that he wanted to, that J.B. Pritzker and the mayor, Brandon Johnson of Chicago, should be jailed. So can we look at J.B. Pritzker right now? Will he be jailed? I mean, he's such a clown. He's such a buffoon. Just put my cards over here. All right, so we have temperance for J.B. Pritzker. He's a very balanced man. He's very smart. I really like him a lot. I think he'd be a great president, actually. J.B. is standing his ground. Show me J.B. Pritzker. I like him a lot. Seven of Wands. Yeah, this card doesn't really show it because it's an art deck. The meaning of the card is about standing your ground, guarding your territory. So that's him right now. He's trying to guard his territory, and they're making it really impossible. JB. Six of Swords. Moving away from troubles. That's at the base of the reading. So I think he's going to move him out. I think that's what it's telling me here. It's going to move him out. Ten of Pentacles. He knows what he's doing. This guy has the money. He has the know-how. He is in good standing in his state. The people love him. I think so. I think he's going to do fine. But let's see. J.B. Pritzker. He's got the Queen of Swords at the top of the reading. This is the overarching energy for him. He has the law on his side. This guy knows what he's doing. He's smart. And what does he have to go through in order to get his outcome, to get ice out of his city? What's going to happen? I don't think they're going to jail him. This one wants to jump. Six of Pentacles. He's going to restore balance there. He's not going to jail. He's not going to jail. What a joke. Trump is such a loser. And mock him any way you can. Because these people, they're so fragile. He's such a baby. He has to be coddled and constantly told he's pretty. Rest dice, yeah. All right, the final outcome for J.B. Pritzker. We have the Nine of Wands. So, yeah, the Nine of Wands is usually like weary in battle. This shows a guy coming home. Looks like he's just minding the land, keeping an eye on the land. It's not as detrimental as the usual traditional meaning. And I'm seeing with the peacock here on the top, J.D. Pritzker is just fine. He's going to have all his ducks in a row. He's going to have the law on his side. He's not going to jail. He's not going anywhere. He might be president one day. So, there's that. I think he'd make a great president. Because he's the one, him and Gavin Newsom are really stepping up in this time. And I'm sad to say that Chuck Schumer and Kirsten Gillibrand are my representatives for New York. They both need to go. They both need to go. We need to get Schumer out of there. But Kirsten Gillibrand she's just one of those that takes the AIPAC money, all that. She's in the Hakeem Jeffries crowd, in my opinion. What are you guys saying in the chat? Oh, hello everybody. And Susie's doing a fantastic job saying hi to everyone. Thanks, Susie. Somebody was asking about Marjorie Taylor Greene. Is there anything specifically that you wanted to know about Margie? The little troll? I'm just going back in the comments. Oh, yeah, I wanted to read on Jack Smith, too. Let's read on Jack Smith. Do you guys want that? What I heard... Oh, okay, let's go back to Marjorie first, sorry. Someone said they want to know about her flip-flop now. Is it genuine? Let's look at Large Marge. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Show me Marjorie Taylor Greene. Thank you, Jeanette. Aw, thank you so much. You guys are so nice. Thank you. Large Marge. Show me Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's got the Page of Cups. So I think that means she's going with the Cups are the Democrats to me. So she's kind of siding with the Democrats as far as the Epstein thing goes. But you can't trust her. She's really a horrible, crazy woman, and she hates Democrats. She only wants the attention because it will help her. It will help her in her district in Georgia. It will help her there. She wants to stay in Congress. Let's look at Marjorie. Is this Justice? Yeah. Justice card is here. That's crossing her. So she does everything against the law. Oh, she's up for re-election. Okay. She wants to move away from Donald Trump, from the trouble. She doesn't want to be seen as part of what he's doing. I think she can read the room. At least she has enough smarts for that. The Seven of Pentacles. So she wants to make more money. I think she wants more power. You know, she wants to be in the administration, which she didn't get to be. So she wants more power. She wants more money. MTG might get the pedo's name out. Yeah, she could be useful to us. I mean, we're not going to snub her if she wants to help with the Epstein files. Nobody's going to, say, oh, don't say anything. No, we want her to get under their skin. I swear I put these cards back differently. Right now, the Four of Swords is her overarching energy. She wants to be in the White House. She wants to be like vice president. That's what I think. But she's going to be hung out to dry. This is what she has to go through in order to stay in power, to get more power. She is going to be thrown under the bus by everyone. Someone said, Southern Gal said, MTG is back pushing her bill to make English the official language. So ICE can arrest Bad Bunny. Oh, give me a freaking... They're so insane. Give me a break. Marjorie, give me a break. Yeah, no. She's going to be hung out to dry. And her final card, the Queen of Swords. I'm going to clarify this because she's a Gemini. And Queen of Swords could be a Gemini card. This is a legal prosecutor's card. So she might have a prosecutions coming at her. I'm going to, just shuffle these a bit. Just to see what the outcome card for her is about Marjorie Taylor Greene. I see her being thrown under the bus. She's going to be stopped. But she wants to remain in some kind of power. Help? What do you need help with? Who do you want to make a moderator? Lori Stone? Oh, okay. Lori, would you mind being a moderator? Let me see if I can. I'll just make people moderators. You don't have to greet everyone, Susie. It's okay. Let's see. Lori, I'm adding you as a moderator. If you would like to be a moderator, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. Oh, okay. Are you a moderator? It said it's not showing the wrench on you. Let me try again. Lori. No, I have you as moderator. I'm not seeing the wrench though. Now I see it. Okay. Thanks, Lori. I appreciate it. You guys, you don't have to welcome everybody in. It's okay. How many? There's 147 people here. It's a lot. Thank you guys so much for doing that. If you need more help, just ask. Marjorie. The outcome card was the Queen of Swords. This could be Marjorie searching for a new position. You guys okay? What is she searching for, Marjorie? I'll put you, Mona. I'll add you as a moderator. You can moderate if you want to or not. You know, I'm just giving you guys the wrenches. Marjorie got the Fool card. So she's looking for a new path. And she has a lot of illusion, delusion trouble. She's really mentally challenged. She has some kind of condition that's untreated. I really believe that. It's not just that she's a horrible racist, anti-Semitic, you know. She's just a horrible person. But this is her, and she's looking around. What path can I get on to more power? But she's always, you know, there's so many things going on in her crazy head. Illusion, delusion. She's mentally ill. The cards are showing she's going to be stopped. She's not going to get more power. And I think we need better standards for the people that get elected. What do you guys think? Okay. We have 143 people. I guess a couple of people left. Maybe I'm going too slow. This is like my training here. I'm trying to figure out how to do all this, how to go on live, how to look at the chat and not be too boring. I don't want to be constantly looking at the chat because then nobody wants to sit and listen to me say hello to everybody. But what's the next question? Hi, Terry. Will Pam Bondi get her law license taken away? That's a good question. We'll ask that. Oh, Jack Smith. Oh, please remind me again. Let's look at Pam Bondi quickly. Will she get her law license taken away? Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi. Will she get her law license taken away? Six of Cups. That comes up for her. I'll have to wait until I pull more cards. Six of Cups is about childhood, nostalgia, memories, the past. Four of Wands is crossing her. She's going to be they're going to put a hold on her somehow. Something's going to come up from her past that will put a hold on her. Disbarred, yeah, I think she will be disbarred, but let's see what the cards say. Oh, yes, the yes card, 9 of Cups. She'll be disbarred. That's at the base of the reading. And Queen of Swords, prosecution, you know, her legal license. 10 of Pentacles, her being in the White House, her legacy, that's the overarching energy. The Empress card is here, that's America. That's what she's going to have to go through. Americans will want her disbarred. After we get rid of Kenkles, they're going to want, once he's gone, they're all going under. 9 of Pentacles. She's on a new road. She's made a lot of money off of this administration. She's going to be in a lot of legal battles. I'm taking out another card. This is a season of change. So she's going from being on top of the ladder, being in the White House. Americans are coming to get her. But she got the yes card. She's going to be disbarred. And crossing her, they're going to put a stop to her. And we have all the evidence from the past, Trump giving her $25,000, to the present. We're going to have all this documentation for her. So now let's read on Jack Smith. Oh yeah, her Bondi, when she was the way she talked back to Senator Whitehouse was absolutely deplorable. She's so phony too. You could just read her body language. Like she had to read off of her notes. You know, a lot of people give these people credit because they're lawyers. Doesn't mean they're smart. It means they got through law. You don't have to be smart. I'm totally convinced after seeing more people that have went to Princeton, Yale, they've been to law school, how stupid they are. Like, you might have the book smarts, but you don't have the common sense to use your, you know, your senses in the right way. Make them pay for health insurance. Yeah, that would be great. I'm just giving it a ruffle shuffle. Let's look at Jack Smith. So I heard that, I don't know if this is true or not. Maybe someone can tell me in the chat. I heard from a YouTuber, I didn't check anywhere else, that that he was given, that Eileen Cannon is going to said that Jack Smith could have the documents that Trump was trying to hide. I don't know if it's true. This is what a YouTuber said. But he seemed pretty smart, this kid. Just looking at the chat. Oh, Jack Smith is no longer in the game? Jack Smith? Oh, that's old information? Okay. Well, do you want me to read on Jack Smith anyway? Gnome seems to enjoy Gnome enjoys her job too much. Yeah, she does. Jack Smith was in the news again recently. What was he in the in the news for? Okay. All right. About recorded calls, Nancy says. Let's just ask, is there anything coming through that Jack Smith will be able to use against Donald Trump? Is this temperance again? Yeah. Balance is coming. Jack Smith is going to balance something. This is the Ace of Cups. He's going to get some kind of opportunity, a way to balance out what Donald has done. Oh, judgments. He's working on some case. He's working on it still. Hello, my cupcake. That's at the base of the reading, judgment. So, Jack Smith, what are you up to? What do you have against Donald Trump? Will you be able to bring something forward? Hi, Cat Mom. Is this the 9? Yeah, the 9 of Wands. I feel like he'll be able to bring something forward. 2 of Swords. This usually means something is stopped. There's a crossroads. Something at the crossroads is above. Oh, thank you, Deb. Welcome to the Shadows, the membership program here. Jack Smith. Oh, 10 of Cups. He has something that's going to bring the United States together again. Yay. And the final outcome for Jack Smith. The Queen of Cups. What does this say? He's taken down names. There's a book here. He's got files. He's got things in his book. He's making cases. He's going to bring them forward. We have not seen the last of Jack Smith. I thought it was like a done deal with him, but the cards say otherwise. Okay. How will MAGA react after Pumpkin passes? That's a great question. How will MAGA react? I think we all know there's going to be people that are really going to be distraught. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for moderating. That's really nice of you guys. All right, let's see. How's the MAGA meltdown? How bad will the meltdown be for MAGA morons? They have posts about the awaited obituary. We have posts waiting for the obituary. Exploding pumpkins. Deb said she'll help moderate. I'll put you on there as a moderator. So Deb, you're now a moderator if you'd like to, if anybody wants to take a break, let Deb help. All right. How is MAGA going to react when Pumpkinhead dies? Yeah, you have the wrench. If you want to. Oh, just came out again. It's going to be very emotional. The Queen of Cups. Very emotional. Yeah, when you see a little wrench next to your name, you're a moderator. So it means you can throw people out if they're being nasty. But you don't have to welcome everybody in. That's okay. I think people are fine if they're not welcomed in. We have 153 people. All right, let's get to the MAGA. How are they going to react? Judgment. Judgment Day is coming for them. Oh, this is kind of scary. I just got the vibe of people offing themselves. That's crossing them. Overreaction. Oh my word. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is about money, but it's also about values. This, when he leaves, they're going to be so distraught. It's like they put so much into themselves being patriots. So I think this is going to challenge them in a way that they're not sure how to be in this country if they, can't be this MAGA anymore. So I think it's really going to hit their foundation, where they stand and their path forward. It's not going to be good for them. Yeah, challenging their self-identity, exactly. You'll put your flag up when him and the regime are gone. I feel the same way. But you should put your flag up anyway. I mean, they think the flag belongs to them. But you know what the thing is? Democrats don't need a flag. Because we know we want what's best for people. And we want to be a United States of America. We don't need a flag to define us. We're more than patriots. We're more than our country. But we want to be inclusive of everyone. So the MAGAs, let's just look at a few more cards. 6 of Pentacles. They're gonna, this is them currently. So right now, they think everything's going wonderfully. Everything is fair and balanced, and I'm still waiting for Donald Trump to send me that tariff check. I mean, there's still people that really believe in him. I still get people, I get MAGAs on my posts. I try to get rid of them as soon as I can, but I don't always see them right away. They're really upset when we do, Donald Trump's health. When we're like, when is he gonna, when is he gonna leave? When is he gonna be done? And they get really upset. All right. Hi, Sunflower Studio. Yeah, show me more MAGA. I had to shuffle a little because it seems like I'm getting the same cards. Show me MAGA. How are they going to react to Pumpkinhead's death? Well, this is the Fool card. But do you see in this deck, he's demented, this guy. He's off kilter. He's been made a fool, I think, is what this card is saying here. They've been made fools of. So the ones that have woken up, they're going to be like good riddance, but they also don't have an identity to adhere to. Like their America is gone. I'm on Long Island, New York. I don't want to give out my address, though. Never know if the MAGAs are going to hunt me down. They get the 3 of Wands. That's what they have to go through. They're going to have to come up with a new plan, and their outcome is temperance. So eventually they'll get over it. So not really the big, it's kind of anticlimactic, that card. Let me clarify that temperance card. Yep, I'm in Suffolk. I'm from Seacliff in Nassau County. I grew up there, which was always Seacliff. They called us weird. It was a town of hippies and artists and photographers, and then it got gentrified, and a bunch of yuppies bought up all the old Victorian houses there. But it was a very cool place to grow up because we were more like hippies, even though I grew up in the 70s. I mean, I was a baby in the 60s. So, yeah, about these MAGAs. How are they going to react? What's the final outcome? All right, I guess they will come around. The Fool card again. I think they realized they've been fools in the matter. Yes, the nightclubs in the 70s. They'll be fine. So the MAGAs are waking up now. They're realizing what fools they've been. So they have to rebalance. They have to realize what they've done to the country. But, I have a feeling they're going to find someone else to gleam onto. It ain't going to be J.D. Vance, though. Capitol Hill, Seattle, used a lot more. Oh, used to be a lot more progressive. You just got furloughed. Oh, I'm sorry, Aileen. Or is that good? Please, thumbs up. Thank you, Susie. Oh. I don't think they're going to burn things down. I think they're starting to wake up, the MAGAs. Oh, that's cool, Nancy. Her brother lives in Islip Terrace. It looks like a foreign country in Chicago. Really? The military? Or the whatever, National Guard? Hi, Cindy. You're new here? Thank you. Welcome in. F45 says he might be going to the Middle East this weekend. Will he survive the trip? Oh, you're welcome, Kylie. Thank you. How long have I been on? Oh, it's been over an hour. So let's ask that. Will F45 be going to the Middle East, and will he survive the trip? Please travel. It's great for your blood clots. Oh, MAGA's going nuts on, is that MAGA going nuts on MSNBC? Yeah, he should stay. Get out while you can, Trump. Oh, Shinnecock Reservation. Dorothy says her family's there. I love Shinnecock. That's out further from me. It's beautiful out there. Shinnecock Reservation, yeah. Let's see. Will Donald Dumpy Trump, will he go to the Middle East? And will he perish on the way there or the way back? Will he perish? To a worldwide tour. Yeah. The Chariot. He's off to the races. He will be traveling. This is a travel card. He will be traveling. It's usually car travel, though. But it is a traveling card. It's a soldier card. He got the stars reversed. It came out reversed, but I'll read it as upright. So I think this means because it's crossing, this card is crossing the Chariot. So his star is falling. The star is falling. Donald. That's my neighbors. If you hear that noise. Queen of Cups at the bottom. He's very emotional right now. He's all up in his feelings. This jumped out. This is the Five of Pentacles. Dun dun dun. Five of Pentacles. He's being left out in the cold. What do you think of that? What are you guys saying? Oh, thank you, Chris. Chris says, I love your artwork. Thank you. Yeah, I did the paintings. I'm a painter. These are my abstracts. I paint all kinds of things, but recently, the past few years, I started abstracts, which I love doing abstracts. It's so freeing. Let's look at Trump. What's going to happen? You're going downhill. Will you perish during your trip? This is Cups. This is Prince Charming. Not sure what that means for the overarching energy. It's always about, you know, the Prince Charming comes in and sweet talks you, and then he's gone the next day. He's that type of guy. Trump. Three of Wands. Is he planning? Is he planning to leave? He's making plans for something. What is the dude planning? Yeah, George W. Bush has been silent. He's been silent during everything. Oh, that's okay. Hi, Robin. So he has to make some kind of plan. I don't know, what is he planning? Will he make it through this trip to the Middle East? Unfortunately, he gets temperance. This guy, he's like the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps going and going. When will you fall off a cliff? I'm going to clarify with my mini Rider-Waite. Will he come back from the Middle East? Let's clarify. The outcome was temperance. Will he come back from the Middle East? Will Donald Trump come back from the Middle East? Will he come back from the Middle East? Ooh, 3 cards jumped out. Let's just look at them. Ooh, heart condition, surgeon, and everything is up in the air. Wow. Wow. I've been going in. This is a illusion. This might be a message that he's going to the Middle East. You want to know, no idea. Amazing how this guy. Right, I'm just going to be more because I'm getting thirsty. So how about we take a last question? What do you guys want to know the most? Did the sound break up? Can you hear me? The sound is broken? Oh, sound is back. I must have maybe I hit my mic. I'm asking for the last question that you guys want to hear the most. No King's Day. Rubio and Hegseth. All the money in ICE is from things he took from other things. Yeah, we needed. That's true. So somebody said, can temperance be all the water moving around? It could be his body. Let's look at the cards. There is a lot of water here. She's usually over a stream, but in this card it's just water pouring here. She has a cup here, medicine. These cards could be about medicine. Wands, stars, women around him. Could be something with Epstein triggers him. And then this cups. It could mean, something with his edema. Could be. So I said I've been on here almost an hour and a half. What time is it? I'm trying to look for the time. Oh, I've been on 82 minutes. Let's see. There's Binky. He's the neighbor's dog. Yeah. Maybe they have to operate on him while flying back. It could be, because it looked like the chariot that he's going, and on the way back he's balanced. But I got that surgeon. Maybe he's flying with the surgeon. Maybe they have to do a procedure. I wouldn't put it past them to have like a whole hospital set up in that airplane. That he goes and he gets his fluids, he gets his medications, he gets everything done to him. Because I don't know how this man is still alive. The way he eats, all the stress and being out, he doesn't sleep, like being out in public, having to travel everywhere. Like, I don't know how this man is still alive. We didn't hear about the outcome of the trip. Oh, okay. So the outcome of the trip, I think I've put them back in the deck. Yeah, I put the cards away in separate places. So the outcome cards, the clarification of the Temperance card was the King of Swords, which is a surgeon. The Illusion card, which means like they're putting out a story around this. And what was the other card? King of Swords. I don't even remember now. Yeah, it just looked like something could happen to him on the way back or the way there. Yeah, I have to stop. This has to be the last question. Because I'm doing the membership tomorrow night, but I'll come on again, you guys, because I like being with you guys. I like reading for you. And you're all so nice, and, you're doing the moderation. I thank you guys for doing that. Oh, the Three of Swords. Thank you. So it was Temperance with the Knight of Swords, which is a surgeon. The heart, 3 of Swords and the heart. So like he has a heart problem. And the illusion, the story that's built around it. So I hope you guys heard that. So what's our last question going to be? Give, let's see. You don't care where he goes. In a coma just so he goes, I know. Air Force One has a triage room. See, there you go. You think the villain has been cloned like it's the Santa Claus too. That could be Graham. He's going up there. Oh, he's going up with no air traffic controllers this time. That's right. You know what? He has often, there's an airport by me out here. He often flies into this airport. And the last time he came in, when they were taking off to go back to DC, there was like almost a collision. I'm like, damn it. Damn it. Okay, let's see. No King's Rally. The time went so quickly. Thank you, Kimberly. Deb had a good question. What's the question? I'm looking back. Let's see. Will the protest be safe? Okay, we're going with the protests. Will the No Kings protest on October 18th? Everybody make sure you're there if you can, if you're mobile and can be there. How will the protests go? I'm just going to ask the Rider-Waite deck. Yeah, maybe the close call was a foreshadowing. Hi, Michelle. I'm sorry you just came in. This is my last question, but you can watch the replay. It will be up a few minutes after I'm done here. So, what's going to happen with the protests? What is going to happen with the protests? Will people come out in more numbers than the last time? What will happen at the protests? All right. I think people are coming out in droves. We're defending America. Oh, that wasn't the question? Oh, you wanted to know about the Supreme Court? Well, I'm asking about the protests right now. We'll see. Let's see the protest. Coming out to defend our country. What's crossing us is the Page of Pentacles. That's the news. We'll just find some kind of small disasters here and there to push out to the public. That's the news media to me. Will the protests, will we have more people than ever protesting at No King's Day? Will it be a huge amount? And will it be safe? Will there be violence? Show me, Spirit, what will happen on No King's Protest Day. This jumped out. We're going to create magic. We are going to create magic. That's the base of the reading. We're going to have success. We're going to come out. Look, it's going to be crowds and success. This is the laurel wreath, is the success card. Yeah. Overarching energy. There will be, I think this is pushback on them. Always be careful. There will, like if you're in a city, that's where they're going to, come at you with tear gas and things like that. So be very careful. Wear goggles, masks, bicycle helmets. Stay on the edges of the crowd. Don't get caught in the middle. Make your signs, make your voices heard. I think this is the pushback. This is a heavy burden, but I think we're going to come out in big numbers. High Priestess. I think this is about a lot of women are coming out. I mean, we see there's a lot of women that are pushing the narrative now. It could be about secrets, so we have to be careful. They might have some kind of secret. And the final outcome card is the Page of Wands. We're putting out our new message. This is America against this regime. And there's more of us than there are of them. I think that's the final message there. All right, Susie said go to the paint department and get painter's mask with the side cylinders. That's a good idea. Thank you, Susie. Trump's people will try to cause trouble, so don't be nonviolent. You know, go out with songs, you know, go out dancing, yeah. Go out with Halloween, like happy Halloween costumes. Don't allow yourself to get baited into an argument or fighting with people. Go in groups. Take care of each other. Chants and signs. Dress up like Ice Asians. No, you might get yourself in trouble. People will attack you if you come in Ice Agents gear. You're scared, but your city is small and red. If it's small, you should go with other people, Deb. Make sure you go with people. Don't go alone. And let's see, I'm just looking at the chat here. Will the Supreme Court ever reverse his immunity? All right, that's the last question, okay? Because it's getting loud outside. And I'm getting tired. My eyes start to go. I'm trying to read the chat. All right. So will the Supreme Court ever overturn his immunity ruling? Will the Supreme Court overturn the immunity ruling? The world. There will be a completion. People are fighting against the Supreme Court. People are battling it. Four of Pentacles. I think they're sticking to their guns. A stop. They're at the crossroads. They're really pushing it. They see the country is going to come after them. If they don't do something, if they keep ruling with Trump, there's not going to be a Supreme Court left, I don't think. What do they have to go through? Yeah, they see the public. They have to go through the public. They have to finally wake up and see how much people hate them. And the Fool card is their outcome card. The Fool card. I don't know. It looks like they're sticking to their guns here. It looks like they're sticking to the immunity. But they see the battles it's causing. They see the people are getting angry. They might have a new pathway. There might. I'm not getting a clear yes or no with that. Let's take out a couple of clarifiers from the Botticelli deck. Just clarify the Fool card. What are they doing, the Supreme Court? Will they overturn his immunity of Donald Trump? Ten of Pentacles. Magician. Will they overturn Donald Trump's immunity? Ten of Cups. All right. There could be a change. They could decide to change their ruling. This is them, the Supreme Court, putting their hands in the mix and giving the voters what they want. Ten of Cups, giving the voters what they want. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. So I want to thank all you guys for being here tonight. I really appreciate my moderators, Lori, Susie, Deb, and Mona. Thank you all for moderating. Thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing and making my channel grow so fast. Thank you for all your comments. And thank you for your super chats. And I'll be on tomorrow night at 7 for the members. So that's private. If you join the join button, if you go to my site, Dark Politics Tarot, there's a join button. You can push that. It's $4.99 a month. You can join for a month and quit if you don't like it. I do want to do crystal ball reading, tarot reading, like get into that kind of stuff, have a little more fun and not just, you can ask political questions if you want, but you know, I'd rather give you personal little 5-card readings or what have you, or just whatever you guys want. Like spiritual stuff, I know a lot about spirituality and all kinds of things. So, you know, there's a lot of things I know, but I'll talk to you about that in the members, and we'll decide tomorrow what you guys want to do. In the meantime, I did put up a live stream for tomorrow. So it's scheduled for tomorrow at 7 Eastern Time. And you can put your questions, I think, in the chat below if you want beforehand, or you can put them on when you come on. But I'll talk to you guys in the chat tomorrow at 7. And for the rest of you guys, hopefully I'll be able to do some kind of video for you guys, for the public, for tomorrow. Sometime it will come out tomorrow, if I can get to it. Oops, I'm playing with my microphone. So thanks everyone, and I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's 4 p.m. Pacific time for the rest of you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.